Right, let's try and make sense of it all, shall we, from what we've just seen. As I mentioned, 19 goals from 4 games played. For Leeds, they came back from 3-1 down to beat Bournemouth 4-3, a terrific game, just like he did at Liverpool. Sarencio Somerville got a late winner there. Manchester City leaving it late thanks to an Erling Haaland injury time penalty. And for 10 men, Manchester City, as they beat Fulham by 2-1. In the end, it was points shared between Nottingham Forest and Brentford, Forest snatching an injury time equaliser at the City ground. Brighton beating Wolves again very late on at Molineux. Pascal Gross with the all-important goal. And things still to come in the Premier League at Goodison Park. Everton, who are 3 points above the bottom 3, take on Leicester City, who are in the relegation zone as things stand. Right, in terms of the bottom of the table, well, despite all that drama...
Fantastic.
What was going through your head when you stepped up to take that penalty?
Nervous. One of the most nervous moments in my life, and yeah, fantastic.
Why so nervous in this occasion?
Yeah, what do you think? Of course, because the penalty in the last minute. Of course, I'm nervous. Like everybody else would be. Amazing feeling, anyways.
Don't you thrive off occasions like this, though?
Yeah, I love it, and yeah, I've been 1 week injured now, and yeah, it's amazing to be back, and 3 important points.
It's okay, I know you're tired. How is the foot, by the way?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, and how tough was it kind of watching on from the sidelines?
Yeah, of course, it's tough to be to don't play. Of course, I want to play every game, and yeah, it's difficult. But in the end, we need 3 points, and that's exactly what we got. And I'm so tired, and I'm so happy. You have no idea.
And I suppose it must have been disappointing to see your first goal chalked off for offside.
Yeah, of course, it was hard, but that's how it is. With it was offside VAR. That's how it is. It should be like this. It was the right decision, of course, and yeah, nothing more than that.
And did City make it a little bit harder than they needed to today?
Yeah, of course, we got a red card, so of course it's more difficult to play 10 against 11. We still managed to get quite some possession, create chances, and yeah, in the end. We need to win, and to win with 10 against 11 is amazing, and that's a really impressive performance, so we should be really proud of ourselves.
And you can't keep him out of the headlines, even when he starts the game on the bench. 95 minutes on the clock. You've been playing with 10 men for 70 minutes. He comes on, and Erling Haaland, what can you say? He says he was the most nervous he's been in his playing life.
Well, it's quite a unique moment because football, everything's always moving and it's all instinct. That's one of the only moments where the ball is stationary. And it's quite a different thing because you know all eyes are on you, even though you're used to it. You know, I've been in those moments in the World Cup and European Champions League finals, you know, and you know the magnitude of the moment. And it is quite a weird feeling, but you have to embrace it. And he looked nervous. Yeah. He placed the ball 3 different times. He looked up, he took a big breath. I mean, first of all, Kevin De Bruyne knows exactly what he's doing. Anthony Robson makes a poor header, and he just tried to fix it, and he just dives in. De Bruyne knows he's there. As soon as he feels the touch, he's down. It's an easy pen. But I just think for Haaland, some guys, Jermaine, they embrace the moment. Even though you're nervous, even though there's a bit of tension. See what Pep never does that.
Yeah.
But it was...
but you both called it. Even Jermaine, you said you weren't quite convinced. I mean, he just about puts it away, but his approach...
Yeah, you could tell that he was nervous, which is normal. Because you know it's... I mean, it's the last chance that you're going to get. And like Owen said, the importance of that penalty, like you have to score.
Yeah.
And credit to him, to be honest. There's a lot of players who come out, big players up. No, I weren't nervous. Yeah. But you know, the fact that he come out and said, actually, I was nervous.
I think that's important for young players. You know, a lot of the pros say, I wasn't nervous. That's not true. Yeah. All the guys are nervous, but it's because it means you care. But for all the young guys, if you're taking a penalty for your team in the game, it's okay to be nervous, but just embrace it. It's an opportunity to score a goal for your team and celebrate. That stadium went crazy. Yeah. And that's what it is. There's pressure, but enjoy the fact that you get the opportunity to do that.
Celebrations at the Etihad heightened by the fact that they had to do it with 10 men, and that was because João Cancelo was sent off in the first half. For this challenge on Harry Wilson, was there any doubt for you that this was going to result in a penalty?
No doubt. I think Harry Wilson is really clever. Here, you see this touch here, just takes it across him, knows what he's doing, and he knows if there's any contact, then, you know, it's a penalty, and obviously the red card as well. But, yeah, really clever. But for sure, it's a penalty and a sending off.
Yeah, Pep wasn't happy with Cancelo. I think he knew as well. He's probably saying, let him go. Pereira, we said before the game, good on free kicks. That's That's an easy pen for him. He's a really good technician. Just a little delay sends Edison the wrong way.
Yeah. But that was as good as it got as far as Fulham are concerned. We've got 16 goals to bring you from the 3 other games. Let's start at Ellen Road. Intriguing game in the offing at the Etihad Stadium. At half-time, Manchester City being held by Fulham. A 1 apiece as things stand. City down to 10 men before we get to the red card. They took the lead. Julian Alvarez with the opening goal. Was this all about his movement for you, Jermaine?
Yeah, we enjoyed this one. You see him here, just sort of like walking into those sort of areas, and just the timing of the movement. And then, you know, he goes through in there and then, you know, gets his head down, hits the target. Maybe the goalkeeper could have done better, to be honest. Goalkeeper gambles, but just if you watch the movement here, not interested, and timing, bang, he's in. And he gets into these positions here, stay cool and hit the target, and he does that so well. But the movement before the finish was spot on, brilliant.
The movement's fantastic, but the weight to the pass from Gundogan makes the goal because it's perfect for him. He doesn't have to take a touch. And we said before the game, he's a good finisher with his left and with his right.
Yeah, crisp finish to beat the goalkeeper, who was dead set middle of his goal. But then, this is a moment that's changed the momentum of the game. City down to 10 men. João Cancelo sent off for this challenge, shall we say, on Harry Wilson. How did you see this then, Owen?
You know what? Credit Harry Wilson, by the way. Watch this first touch. Takes it back across Cancelo, forces the pen, forces the red card. Really smart play from Harry Wilson, because that touch alone, he's not going to get that ball. Edison's going to pick that up. Yeah. But it's just smart. He knows exactly where he is, doesn't he, Jermaine? He knows where the defender is. He knows what's coming. It's a penalty and it's a red card.
Because he could actually taken a touch to his sort of like to the left-hand side to get the finish, but it was really, really clever. And you see, obviously,
Pep's telling him that, isn't he? There. Pep's telling him exactly that. He said, look, you got to know where you are. You know he's going to take a touch. He's probably saying to him, Manish, let him have it.
Yeah.
Let him take a touch and let him score.
Up steps former Manchester United player, Andres Pereira. Cool from the spot.
Really cool, really cool. Pressure moment, you know, really cool, nice penalty.
But if there's any team you predict who can battle back with 10 men, it is Manchester City. Erling Haaland, is that inevitable? He's going to come on second half?
Oh, definitely. And I still fancy them to win. They got one less, but I still fancy to win. They had plenty of chances in that first half.